Good morning, St. Francis. Good morning, people of God. It is Thursday, the 27th day of February, 2025. Thursday of the 7th week of the year, the 7th week in Ordinary Time. There are only 5 more days left to Winter Ordinary Time before Lent begins. So we are in the downward slope of our Winter Ordinary Time here in Carolina. It's been 70 last couple of days. I believe it will probably be 70 today. It looks as though it's going to be changeable. It might be some rain, who knows. But last week at this time, it was, we were doing 20 degrees and snow and everything else like that. And so now it's just back to 70. Like I said, it's just ridiculous. And so 7th grade is going to religion, as you can see. 7th grade is going to religion as they all come marching in into religion class. There they all are, just bright and shiny, wonderful little 7th graders, actually 8th graders. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We'll have them pass through. There's little William and all of his things. Oh my God, so many things he has. Okay, our readings for today. Sorry, getting back on track. There they are. There's more 4th grade. There they are. They are going up to religion, not 7th grade, 8th grade. Readings for today. Sirach continues. So this is a very good morning. This is a very interesting. This reading, this passage from Sirach as well as the Gospel, kind of interesting. They connect because basically they raise the question about our own resources that we carry personally within us, and our own abilities, our own talents, and raising the question: how strong, how powerful, how incredible are they truly? Which is again something that is always important to keep in mind. The understanding of human arrogance at times is that it makes us either equal with God, or it makes us such that we don't really need to focus upon God except in those times and those places whenever we have need to do so. And that isn't how human life is meant to be lived. Human life is meant to be lived in recognition of the fact that all that we are, all that we come from, all that we will be, again, is part, again, of God's Spirit that dwells within us. And it's about utilizing that Spirit that dwells within us to allow us to become, what it is that God has asked us to be. And so in Sirach, the writer of Sirach basically goes on to say, don't trust in strength, don't trust in your own power, and then don't trust in the fact that, again, if we know that God forgives and that God cares about us, you can just do whatever you want. See, this is always a big thing with people who are like, if we don't have strong rules that punish people, if we don't have strong rules that, that separate people from others who aren't good to us, if we don't practice exclusion or whatever it is, we can't be a perfect Christian society. And that already is a problem in itself, because there's no such thing as perfection in our own lives. It can never be achieved, it can never happen, can never occur. But there is a sentiment in which, if we keep just telling everybody that God loves you, God loves you, God loves you, will people begin just to abuse that and do whatever they want to gain whatever they want, but knowing, in the end, God loves me and God will forgive me. Well, that's the whole point. If the knowledge of that doesn't take root in our lives, then it really won't matter whether or not God loves us, because we're not going to take that seriously, and we're not going to let it shape our lives. We're not going to let it shape our perspectives, change our directions, transform us in any way, shape, or form. The truth and the seriousness, again, of a God who loves and a God who forgives must be something, again, that infuses our heart, that infuses our lives, and allow us to basically see this world, for the wonder and beauty that it is, and our place in it, and how necessary all of that is to work together to further God's plan of salvation. That is what we're called to do. That is always our mission. As people who recognize how much we are loved, then we in turn must return that love again and again and again, as it is given to us again and again and again. In both the Gospel and both Sirach today, this is the question that Jesus poses. In Mark's Gospel today, he gets more extreme again, because people are either abusing God by trying to limit people's ability to experience God by putting out a whole bunch of rules in front of them, that he then goes to the extremes of saying, well, if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from a God? Well, but Sirach is also saying, again, do not abuse God's love. Do not abuse God's mercy. Do not abuse God's forgiveness. But let it become a part of your life, and let it shape and nurture you in becoming the person that, again, God has called you to be. A witness to salvation, a witness to hope, a witness to love, a witness to forgiveness and mercy, a witness who basically says, who I am is the result of a God who loves me. And because of that love, I in turn must love you. A blessed day, St. Francis and people of God. May the Lord give you his peace.